children. Today we are going to learn how to use adjectives appropriately. Let's start the lesson. Adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. They describe a noun or a pronoun. Let's move on to the next slide. Here you can see some pictures of frogs. They are different in color, shape and design. There are some words too. They are adjectives. They describe the word frog. So we can say party frog, red frog, beautiful frog, bridal frog, short frog and long frog. These words describe the noun frog. Here, when we take the word beautiful, it is an adjective, but it has an opposite form too. Yes, it is ugly. Ugly is also an adjective, but it gives the negative view to a noun. Let's see the next slide. In this same way, here the noun day is described by these 4 adjectives. They are sunny, rainy, cloudy and misty. These adjectives describe the noun day. So we can say sunny day, rainy day, cloudy day and misty day. Let's see the next slide. Here you can see some pictures of mountain. They are Pidrudalagala, Adam's Peak and Knuckles. Below that, the heights of them. According to their heights, can you rank them? Good. The first place goes to Pidrudalagala and the second place goes to Adam's Peak and the third place goes to Knuckles. Let's see the next slide. Here you can see 3 sentences. Shall we read them? Knuckles is a tall mountain range in Sri Lanka. Adam's Peak is taller than Knuckles. Pidrudalagala is the tallest among all the mountains in Sri Lanka. Let's see the first sentence. Knuckles is a tall mountain range in Sri Lanka. Here I highlighted the word tall. The word tall is an adjective. It describes the noun mountain. The second sentence, Adam's Peak is taller than Knuckles. Here the word taller is an adjective, but it compares 2 different nouns which are Knuckles and Adam's Peak. So the word taller is an adjective, but it is a different form of adjective. Let's see the third sentence. Pidrudalagala is the tallest among all the mountains in Sri Lanka. Here I highlight the word tallest. Tallest is an adjective and it compares all the other mountains in Sri Lanka with Pidrudalagala. Tallest is an adjective, but it is a different form of adjective. Let's see the next slide. Here you can see the mountain range Knuckles. Knuckles is a tall mountain range in Sri Lanka. Here I highlight the word tall, which is an adjective. Tall is an adjective. It is also a primary form of adjective because there is no comparison involved in this sentence. There is only one noun mentioned here, which is mountain. So, it is a positive degree of adjective. Let's see the next sentence. Adam's peak is taller than Knuckles. Here the word taller is an adjective. This adjective compares two different mountains, which are Knuckles and Adam's Peak. So, it compares two different things. Here we have to notice that we cannot compare two different things with different characteristics. For an example, we cannot compare one boy's weight with another boy's height. So, here the word taller compares two different mountains with same characteristic. So, it is a comparative form of adjective. Let's see the next slide. Pidurudalagala is the tallest among all the mountains in Sri Lanka. Here, the word tallest is an adjective. It compares more than two things. It compares all the other mountains in Sri Lanka with Pidurudalagala. So, it is a superlative degree of adjective. Let's move to the next slide. Here we can see the 3 degrees of adjectives: tall, taller and tallest. Tall is a positive degree of adjective, taller is the comparative degree of adjective, and tallest is the, yes, you are correct, is the superlative degree of adjective. Let's see the next slide. Here you can see some pictures of bridges. They are Kenya Bridge, Manampatiya Bridge and Old Kaladi Bridge in Batticaloa. Shall we read those names? Kenya Bridge, Manampatiya Bridge and Old Kaladi Bridge in Batticaloa. Let's see the Kenya Bridge. Kenya Bridge is 396 meters long. Yes, children, we are going to talk about the length of these bridges. So, Kenya Bridge is 396 meters long and Manampatiya Bridge is, yes, 302 meters long, and the Old Kaladi Bridge is 288.35 meters long. According to their heights, can you rank them? Yes, let's rank. The first place goes to Kenya Bridge and the second place goes to Manampatiya Bridge and the third place goes to Old Kaladi Bridge. Let's see the sentences. Here there are 3 sentences. Let's read them. The Old Kaladi Bridge is a long bridge. Manampatiya Bridge is longer than Old Kaladi Bridge. The Kenya Bridge is longest bridge in Sri Lanka. Let's go to the first sentence. The Old Kaladi Bridge is a long bridge. Here the word long is underlined because the word long is an adjective. So, it is a positive adjective. In the second sentence, Manampatiya Bridge is longer than Old Kaladi Bridge. Here, the word longer is underlined. So, it is an, yes, you are correct, it is an adjective. Here, this adjective compares 2 different bridges, which are Old Kaladi Bridge and Manampatiya Bridge. So, there is a comparison going on. So, It is a comparative degree of adjective. In the third sentence, the Kenya bridge is the longest bridge in Sri Lanka. Here the word longest is underlined and it compares all the bridges in Sri Lanka with the Kenya bridge. So it is superlative form of adjective. Here I circled some words. Let's see the first sentence. The Old Kaladi Bridge is a long bridge. Here I circled a. A is an article. It mostly comes with positive adjective. In the second sentence, I circled than. So than mostly comes with comparative degree of adjective. In the last sentence, I circled the. It is an article. It mostly comes with superlative degree of adjective. Move on to the next slide. Here you can see some words. Let's read. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Colorful, more colorful, most colorful. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Let's move on to the next slide. Here you can see some words. They are also adjectives. Shall we read them? Let's start. Good, better, best. Little, less, least. Bad, worse, worst. These are also adjectives. You have to memorize them. Let's see the next slide. Here is an activity. Kamali and her mother are in the shopping mall. They are trying to purchase handbags and frocks. Write the suitable forms of adjectives in the given space. Here are the pictures and you can find the answers from these adjectives. Take your time to complete the task. Okay, children, let's see the answers. According to the price, the red bag is cheap and the pink bag is cheaper and the white bag is cheapest. Here, this frock is short, this is shorter and this one is shortest. Let's see the next activity. Complete the table by writing the correct comparative and superlative adjectives. Example is given for you. Good, better, best. There are 5 words given in this table. Shall we read them? Good, bright, knowledgeable, mysterious and educated. You have to fill the gap with the proper form of adjectives. Take your time to complete the task. Let's see the answers. These are the answers of that task. Shall we read the answers? Good, better, best. Bright, brighter, brightest. Knowledgeable, more knowledgeable, most knowledgeable. Mysterious, more mysterious, most mysterious. Educated, more educated, most educated. Let's see the next activity. It's about a day in Sinharaja forest. Taruni and her family spent a day in the Sinharaja forest and She shared her experience with her friends in the classroom. Let's see the activity. Read the passage and select appropriate forms of adjective from the given words. Let's see the jumbled answers. Calm, noisier, most colorful, amazing, large, gentle, noisy, greenish, more colorful, most beautiful, largest and larger. Let's see the activity. It was a blank day and I found myself sitting at the side of a blank neem tree. My sister was sitting opposite to me under a satinwood tree which was blank than the neem tree. We were discussing about the blank scenery of the blank forest. My father was resting at a blank stream which was blank than a lagoon. Blank trees created a canopy over my head. There was a blank breeze creating an blank sound of rustling leaves. I watched the blank kingfisher fluttered high above a tree. It was blank than a peacock. The Sinharaja forest, I realized, was home to many wild creatures. Take your time to fill the gaps. Okay, children, let's see the answers. It was a, yes, you are correct, calm day and I found myself sitting at the side of a large neem tree. My sister was sitting opposite to me under a satin wood tree which was, yes, larger than the neem tree. We were discussing about the most beautiful scenery of the largest forest. My father was resting at a noisy stream. You are correct. Noisy stream which was noisier than a lagoon. Greenish trees created a canopy over my head. There was a gentle breeze creating an amazing sound of rustling leaves. I watched the most colorful kingfisher fluttered high above a tree. It was, yes, you are correct, more colorful than a peacock. The Sinharaja forest, I realized, was home to many wild creatures. Let's see the next activity. Kamal found an old article from a newspaper, but there are some words missing in that article. Shall we help him to complete the article? Read the passage and fill the blanks with given adjectives. Let's read the passage. The tallest skyscraper of Sri Lanka is the Lotus Tower. It is one of the blank tourist sites in Sri Lanka. Standing at the height of 356 meters, this tower is the blank tower in South Asia. There are shopping malls, hotels, museums and auditoriums in this tower. There is a blank revolving restaurant at the top which provides a blank view of the city. This tower is one of the blank highlights of Colombo due to its blank length. This tower is surely a gem of the blank city of Sri Lanka. The answers: most famous, tallest, fantastic, scenic, biggest, enormous, most beautiful. Take your time to complete this task. Okay, children, let's see the answers. The tallest skyscraper of Sri Lanka is the Lotus Tower. It is one of the, yes, you are correct, most famous tourist site in Sri Lanka. Standing at the height of 356 meters, this tower is the, yes, tallest tower in South Asia. There are shopping malls, hotels, museums and auditoriums in this tower. There is a fantastic revolving restaurant at the top which provides a, yes, scenic view of the city. This tower is one of the, yes, you are correct, biggest highlights of Colombo due to its enormous length. This tower is surely a gem of the, yes, most beautiful city of Sri Lanka. I hope you all enjoyed the lesson today. This is the end of the lesson. Goodbye, children.